video is starting on page 3, and we're going to move on to number 2 right here. Being that it is a word problem, we are going to use our word problem breakdown. So it says, excuse me, I'm doing this one in the morning so I'm losing my voice. It says to write 3 ratios that are equivalent to the one given. And here's the ratio. The ratio of right-handed students to left-handed students is 18 to 4. So, following word problem breakdown that we have on the front of our packet, we want to underline our question, box our clue words, and circle our numbers. So this time, I don't really see a question mark here, so I'm looking for what is my job. And I kind of see like a command here, write 3 ratios that are equivalent to the one given. So there's my question. And I'm looking for numbers, and I see 18 to 4. It's like a ratio. There's like a number here and a number here with that colon inside there. And then I see a tricky number here, and that is one that's written as a word. So to write 3 ratios. And I'm looking for some mathematical clue words, ratios, which we know, if we go back to information we had over here, ratios are written either with a colon, with the word to, or as a fraction. You should already have this in your packet. I'm just adding it to mine. It looks like another clue word here, equivalent. And I know we talked about this as well. Equivalent ratios have values that are equal. And the word equivalent and equal look very similar. And then we have here the ratio of right-handed students to left-handed students. So 2 is that really important word in a ratio that helps us. And we can see that the right-handed stuff needs to come before the left-handed stuff. So this would be like right-handed stuff, and this would be left-handed, which makes sense. We tend to be more right-handed people than left-handed people, which is a good time to bring up me. I'm left-handed. I'm sorry when I'm taking my notes. My hand is often covering where I'm writing, just the problem with being left-handed, but my hand gets out of the way eventually, and then you'll be able to write. So if I were to write that ratio 18 to 4, like a fraction, this might make this a little easier for us to see, because we're used to writing equivalent fractions. So I'm looking at this ratio, and I could make it equivalent if I were to take it and maybe say, simplify it, like divide both of these by something they have in common. So 2, and then I get 9 to 2. So that's an equivalent ratio. I could take 18 to 4, my starting ratio again, the right to the left, and I really can't divide it out by anything else, but if I think of, like, I could also multiply these numbers by anything I wanted to, so maybe I could multiply by 2. And that would give me, let's see, 18 times 2 is 36, and 4 times 2 is 8, so here's another equivalent ratio, which if I simplified it, would go, back to that one. And then let's see, 18 to 4, I mean, I can multiply by anything I want to. What if I take them, multiply them both by 10? Then I'd have 180 to 40. So now I have 3 equivalent ratios.